Hey, it's Chris from Printing Fundamentals, and in this episode, we're going to talk about questions. So, what kind of questions am I talking about? Well, when you are in the printing hobby, you are inevitably going to run into an issue that you cannot figure out. And so there are great resources and groups on Facebook and stuff that can help you, and even on Reddit and other places that you can go to get advice. And when you're going to get advice on something, what you need to do is think about having context for your question. And why do I talk about context? Because if you just ask a question without context, why? Why what? Why is the sky blue? Why do ships float on water? You need to have context in your question so people can guide you to the right answer by understanding what you're asking. Because if you take a picture of a failed print and you just post it up there and say, what happened? You're going to get a lot of uncontextual answers that say, well, your printer happened. You haven't given them any information that they can use to determine whether what could be possibly causing the issue, what could have caused the failure. They're just going off of a picture of something and no information about it. So when you're going to ask a question, what you need to do is get the vital information and whatever information that you can give about what you're doing. So you want to give them what printer you have, you want to give them what heat you're printing at, what speed you're printing at, what bed temperature you're printing at, and those other types of things so that they can give you a good contextual answer, because there are a lot of things that you can have where you have a problem and it can be 2 or 3 different things that cause a similar problem. So you want to have a full contextual question so that you can get the proper advice with a full contextual answer in return. And that will help you find your problem and eliminate it quicker than just asking and then having to go back and forth, or people making smart aleck comments, because I've done that too. I've said, hey, it's because your printer, but then I also follow up with, okay, what are you doing? What's going on? And then you can go from there and say, well, try this, and see if that fixed the issue. So just remember, when you're asking a question and advice on a group about a problem you're having, you need to have context in your question. Then you can get the appropriate contextual answer in return and fix your problem. If you find these videos helpful, please like and subscribe to my YouTube or go to printingfundamentals.com.